By this point, we hope you feel pretty well prepared for your research journey. We've gone over peer-reviewed journals versus magazines, keywords, search strings, and some databases. But we do realize that it can be very tempting to simply get on Google and, well, Google. And of course, you know what we'd have to say about that. Don't do it. But why, you might ask? It's easy to use. I use it every day. Can't I just Google what I need? Well, in a word, no. There are several reasons why Google is not the place to go for your research needs. First of all, Google provides little to no free access to quality, peer-reviewed, full-text research articles. Sure, there's Google Scholar, which can indeed link you to scholarly peer-reviewed articles, but many times there's a catch. You're going to be shelling out some serious cash when all you really need to do is use our databases, and you'll have free full-text access to that very same article. Another reason is serious researchers simply don't use the World Wide Web as a place to do the bulk of their research. Remember that list of references included at the end of our peer-reviewed journal article? The vast majority of the time, when you look at such a list, you won't see any websites. Serious researchers know that the best sources are other journal articles, books, book chapters, and conference proceedings. Another reason is due to the ephemeral nature of the Internet. Ever heard the phrase, here today, gone tomorrow? That pretty much sums up the nature of the Internet. Anything from the Internet that you can cite today as a source could be gone tomorrow. This creates a problem of unreliability, which detracts from the research process. And anyone who's used Google lately knows that Google is great at bringing up a lot of stuff. But that's just it. It's a lot of, well, stuff. And since the Internet doesn't have standards for what's published on it, it would be up to you to have to figure it all out. It's just too much to sift through. Why try to sift through what you would find on the Internet when you can use the many online library research databases at your disposal? You can rest easier knowing you'll be able to find scholarly peer-reviewed articles, and you now also know the hallmarks and characteristics of such articles. Another thing about the World Wide Web is most websites tend to be geared towards a general audience, not necessarily professionals like yourself who are pursuing a master's degree. The library's databases, on the other hand, are geared towards those who are engaged in serious research within a particular field. And finally, there's the issue of bias. Many websites purport to be interested solely in educating their audience, and indeed this may be the case for some, but it can often be difficult to tell if the creators of a website have an agenda in mind. If they do, you can bet that agenda will manifest itself within the content of the website, thus skewing the information that it presents. To sum up, it's a good idea to keep in mind that if you use Google for your research, you may be in for an unpleasant surprise. Remember, you're a serious runner now, and you want to consult only the best, most reliable sources. We librarians can't stress this advice enough. Stick with the library's online databases. Trust us, you'll be glad you did. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact a librarian. We're always glad to help.